What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes news for December 2nd, 2021. So, we have 1 week away, it seems like, from Transcendence Aspen. So, this next week might be a little idle as far as in-game because we do have Imp's Adventure. You know, one of those types of weeks. Save up your gems. Just make sure you save up your gems. But come tonight, we should find out what the events are going to be like for Aspen on the Prophet Orb event. Kind of hoping he's in the Prophet Orb event as well. That would be really, really convenient. But let's jump in today's news. Let's go over next week's event, and let's also just put that CD key up there too, just in case you guys missed it in yesterday's video. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so let's jump into it. New update coming our way for our daily rewards. We're going to be getting those 4 Imps Adventure dice and 150 gems. I'm still trying to get them to up this gem count every day. I feel like in the special events, we should be getting like 150 to 200 a day in like every week, even Heroic Scroll events. So don't worry, guys. I'm going to keep fighting for that. We, of course, have Imps Adventure. The coveted 200-star, 5-star hero chest is the one you really want to go for. Make sure you guys are saving up 4,500 gems if you really want to go for it. Sadly, even if you do use those 4,500 gems, there's a chance you completely miss it. So, you know, it is what it is. But if you do want to get to this, you are, of course, going to need to complete the entire shelter. Once again, I'll put up in the top corner there our shelter mission guide, so you know what hero copies you need to save in the 4-star form to use for this event. So overall, this is a really, really good event. We got Tix over here, Ignis, Inosuke, and Garuda. All of them very, very useful heroes. So Inosuke, I mean, number one, really good first E5 hero. The other part is, even in the late game, you're going to want an Inosuke on your account because your Sword Flash Shia is, of course, going to be on your Cloud Island residence. You're going to want Inosuke as a tenant with as much attack as possible to really pump up the stats of your Sword Flash. Garuda is an early game hero. She can do good in PvP. She's decently good at Sealand 20 by herself as a first E5. She's not as good as some other options because she doesn't really go over into other game modes, but it is what it is. You want to grab her anyway. Tix, of course, is great all the way up until the brand new versions of the game mode. So like Tower of Dreams, Void Vanquisher, those type places, he's not that useful, but one new place that he is good at is Broken Spaces 8 and 9 paired with a Delacium to really lower the attack value of the enemies, which is really good. And of course, he's pretty good all the way up to Sealand 20. No, I mean, kind of useful as a support from 21 to 25, but not as a damage dealer. And then lastly, we have Ignis. Ignis is just that really, really, really good support hero. She has that energy feeding. She has, when she dies, giving 100% CC immunity to the ally closest to her. So definitely pick her up. You're going to want at least one Ignis on your account for sure. Now, the Mim is definitely a pass this time. The Light and Dark aren't really that good like it was like 1 or 2 shelters ago. That was like the best shelter we've ever had. Same with Ada. She's just not really that useful for the average player. Next up, we have an adventure package for Imp's Adventure. So 35 dice, 10,000 gems, and a 10-star puppet. That is going to cost you 70 USD. It doesn't seem like that great of, I mean, it's decent value for those who are spending big amounts, but usually I feel like most players don't go after the $70 packs. They go for the ones that are like the 20, 30, maybe 50. Once you get to 70, you're really stretching it. And it just feels like it's not worth the money to go for these. So I would just save up. We got some big events coming up. Save your money for those events. But if you are going to spend, there are value packages here. So they've really jacked up the number of gems you get. And they give you a lot more dice. So previously, when you bought out this event, you'd get like 4 to 5 loops done. Nowadays, it's a lot more. You can get somewhere like 5 to 6 loops done. Hey, Mika, how you doing? First time she's come through a video in a while. But yeah, value packs are there. They're worth more, or rather they give you more for the same worth. So again, I highly suggest you guys save. Don't spend on this event. Save for Christmas, New Year's, Chinese New Year, all those fun stuff. And then just in case you guys did miss it, let me shrink this down a little bit for you. Let me shrink this down. So in case you missed it yesterday, we do have December's CD key code, Aspen 2021 IH. So 10 scrolls, 1,000 gems. That's not a bad deal. You can't really complain about that. So as far as next week's events go, that pretty much covers everything, but we will have some really good information coming up in the weekend and next week leading up to the following week's event, which is going to be Profit Orbs. So save up some Profit Orbs. You're probably going to need some of these for the bonus rewards in the following week's event. So typically I would say Saturday or Sunday of this weekend, we will get our first look at what Transcendence Aspen really looks like and probably the names of his skills. I'd probably say maybe Monday or Tuesday we'll even have his actual skill set so we can look over that. That's going to be really good, and I'm really hoping. If you guys haven't seen it before, I'll put a link up in the top corner showing you guys how he did it in the previous Transcendence Hero releases. Since I get every Transcendence Hero and we have every single combination of heroes, I'll probably be setting up my friends list next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend when the event is actually active, and we will get everybody the free cores of Transcendence or whatever the rewards are just for fighting somebody on your friends list that has those heroes. Excuse me. So I'm really hoping he's really good, but we will get more information this weekend. So not only that, I also wanted to talk to you guys a minute about the upcoming event. So if you guys remember from yesterday's video, we showed you there was going to be a community special. Well, on the, I believe, 21st of this month, we are going to have an official kind of like DH Games Idle Heroes live stream here on our YouTube channel. We're going to have some giveaways. We're going to have potentially something special for you guys as well. And we're going to have answers to the Q&A. So the Q&A should be going live tomorrow for all of you guys out there to submit your questions to DH Games. Again, I will most likely make a video tomorrow specifically for that. Just a quick video just saying, hey guys, here's the link. Go over to Facebook or Reddit or wherever they're doing it at. Submit your questions, because on the live stream on the 21st, I believe we are going to get the answers to the most asked questions. Okay. When is Aspen Dungeon coming out? Ask that question. When is further content for Aspen Dungeon coming out? Because I don't think I'm alone here. I think Aspen Dungeon is one of the most loved game modes, and it's so unique compared to every other gacha game out there. Maybe it's tough to balance it for the developers and stuff, but we need more Aspen Dungeon. Aspen Dungeon is by far one of the most fun content in the game we've ever had. Usually when it is like the hardest game mode, it makes for really good streaming content as well. I know like June does a ton of streaming of it back in the day. I would love to be able to just sit down and jump on live stream and help people with their Aspen Dungeon on a daily basis on Twitch or YouTube or wherever. So make sure you get your questions ready. But please, for Barry Gaming and our community, ask where is Aspen Dungeon's future content. Anyway, I will stop talking, keeping up your time. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 65,000 subs. See you guys next time.